So welcome, it is Paddy's Day today, and in times gone by this has been one of the busiest days of the year. But what's it like in 2024? Is it still as busy? Is it still as good? But we'll find out. We'll get logged on and we'll see. Now it's Sunday today as well, so Sunday generally can be quite a busy day, and for the first time in a long time there's no rain. So today just could be a busy day. We'll find out. So we'll get to log on point and I'll give you me stats, which will be cancellation rates, me star rating and my acceptance rates, because they may have a bearing on the jobs. You never know, they may have a bearing on the jobs. And then we'll see what we're all about. I'm going to start in the northwest, I'm going to start in Cheshire and see where we go. I'm going to do about 6-7 hours today, so join me on the ride. So let's get logged on. Let's have a look. I'm on a 4.98 rating. I'm 67% acceptance, 1% cancellation. Let's have a look at the 4.98. Let's break that down. I have got 496 5-star ratings. I've got 2 4-star ratings. I've got no 3-star, no 2-star, and 2 1-star ratings. So there you go. That's some people who you just can't please everyone, can you really? But let's not worry about that. Let's get logged on and see what today brings for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to do a solid 6 hours. Not a big day today because it's Sunday. Normally I don't work Sundays, but because it's St. Patrick's Day, we're going to give a solid 6 hours. How much are we going to make in 6 hours? Well, stay with me. Bear in mind, this used to be an absolute corker of a day. This, when I first started, 1997, this was a day you'd come out early in the morning, like 8 in the morning, you work through till 2 in the morning, you wouldn't stop the whole time. It was like Christmas and New Year all rolled into one. But now, well, is it the same in 2024? Well, let's press the magic button to log us on. Well, we're on. Sometimes I ask for a photograph when I do that. We're on. And we're moving along. So we're being on now, 3 seconds. No requests so far on St. Patrick's Day, but we keep going and we'll see how we go on. Okay, cheers now, thank you. Okay, first job in, first job done, £19.41. We are in a industrial area of Middlewich, so that's the first one in, so that's a good start. Sometimes when you're not in the mood, and today I am not in a working mood at all, I just can't be bothered today, but I'm going to push myself on for 6 hours. I can't be bothered, I really can't be bothered. It's just Paddy's Day or no Paddy's Day, and so far one job in, so we've got that job very quickly. But Middlewich can be a bit of an outer area for Uber, so here we're sort of handy for Winsford here as well, so who knows, but the app's ticking away, but as yet nothing more. Well, it's so quiet. It is so quiet. Okay, today I'm not really highly motivated, but even with saying that, or having said that, it is still extremely quiet. It's Sunday, I'm now in Knutsford, and the only way I think it's going to be busy if I head to a city centre, which if you watch these videos regularly, you'll know I don't like city centres. So I'm keeping out in the wilds and the sticks a bit, but it is depressingly quiet. And when you're not highly motivated and it's depressingly quiet, that can only mean one thing normally: home time. But I'm not. I'm going to stick it out till 6 o'clock. And hopefully it's going to get busier. It's like me beard. I'm growing a beard. Like your ring as well. I'm growing a beard. First time in my life I've ever grown a beard. I'm still a lot like with a beard on. And hopefully when we get into the summertime, I'm going to get a nice summer. And hopefully going to get a tan on the face. Bit of a white beard. Bit of a, what? Bit of a, you know, bit of a, not Sean Connery, but a bit of a, yeah, I'm trying to think of someone's name. Oh, George Clooney, that's it. Bit of a, are you messing George Clooney? Are you messing George Clooney? You, George Clooney? Having a laugh, aren't you? You're on glue or something? No, I mean, I'll have a bit of a tan and a bit of a white beard, you know, you never know. I might look all right. Or Uncle Albert. No, I don't look like that. Right, crack on. And we'll see whether it improves at all. It is slow. It is. But last Sunday, Mother's Day, it was great. Bang, 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 bang. No problem at all. This Sunday, it's like drawing teeth. But where will we end up at 6 o'clock? Here's one for you. Like, Uber rates are quite low, aren't they? They are quite low. And we are living in a cost of living crisis. So a lot of drivers moan, especially on Facebook, about the fares being too low. And let's be honest, the fares are low, but the riders are paying low fares as well. They ain't paying big, huge fares to ride Uber, and we're getting paid a pittance. No, they pay just a little bit more than what we get. And in some jobs I've done some jobs where I've been paid more than what they've paid for the ride. So Uber has topped up the ride because to make it worth doing. So when drivers say, oh, the rates are so low, I'm not working for £1 a mile, or I'm not doing that, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing the other. Well, the job is like that on Uber. It's not a base company, or it's certainly not a hackney cab where you're running off meters. Uber just offer you the price for the job, and if you take it or leave it. But a lot of these drivers who moan, and loads moan about Uber, but they don't leave. I don't know why that is. Like, if you're not happy, and this thing I hear all the time about slave wages. It's slave wages. Do you know what slave wages actually are? Because it ain't slave wages. Because slave wages is like you're on a couple of pence a day, you know, pittance. Like these people who work in these horrible, vile sweatshops around the different countries, you know, that's slave wages. When you're getting paid next to nothing for long days. Uber ain't slave wages whatsoever. We're all driving around in nice cars. It ain't slave wages. The hours are long, but it's not slave wages. Really, it's not slave wages. So people who say that, they don't know what they're on about. Okay, well, today's been crap. Today has been crap. I'm currently running at £14 an hour, and I'm getting close to the end. I'm now on the A54 heading towards Chester. Of course, you may know that I live in North Wales. So I'm heading towards Chester now, would then take me over to North Wales. But today being St. Patrick's Day, it's been awful. Years gone by, this was a bouncy day, but in 2024, this is not a bouncy day at all. This is a day where it's been very poor. But why? Well, put it down to the cost of living crisis, yes. Also put it down to being middle of the month, yes. And also put it down that drinks in pubs now are very, very expensive. I don't really go pubs anymore. I used to go pubs a lot, but I don't really go pubs anymore now, because at home I've got Netflix, I've got Amazon Prime. I go down to Tesco and buy a couple of boxes of beer. That does me. Get a takeaway. You know, me and Lorna will have a takeaway, and we'll have a few beers, and it's far cheaper than going to the pub. We do have a local pub, but it's £5 a pint. So, you know, it's not viable, is it really? In this day and age now, cost of living crisis, it's not really viable to go to the pub. really, you know, and pay all your bills as well. But there's a change of government coming in the summer. Oh yes, there is. And that may flip around the economy completely, because normally a change of government will mean a feel-good factor will be in the country again, because at the minute there is no real feel-good factor around the country. Is that everyone's saying about, you know, everything's gone up in price, but wages haven't. Well, they have, but not massively. And this week for me has been a bad week, really. Last week was brilliant. Last week I couldn't go wrong, but this week I've really had a struggly week. And you get them. You get bad weeks, you get good weeks. Last week this time last week I was flying, but this week it's a lot of sitting around. Okay, that's it from this one. Right, next video coming up. Blackpool next. Blackpool. Going to see what's going on up there. There's been a bit of controversy with Uber in Blackpool, especially from the local cabs, so especially around the station. So I'm going to sit around the station with my Uber signs on and see what they say to me, because I'm perfectly legal to work there. So if they start giving all this about you're not insured to be here or you shouldn't be here, I'll give it them back with 2 barrels. So that's coming up next video. And then we got Lee. I've never seen him so happy in all my life. He is absolutely happy as Larry. I don't know why. He's done something. He's changed his life in some way. Maybe he's changed his diet, or maybe he's found God. Maybe he's found religion. I don't know, because I only saw him last week and he was beaming like a Cheshire cat, you know. So I was going to say something then, but I better not say it. I was going to say something rude, but I better not say, because he might take offence. So I won't say it. I'm thinking it now, but I'm not saying it. Right. Also, with Lee, yeah, maybe there's a big cross hanging down from his minibus. You know, maybe he's found God and he feels at peace. But we're going to find out, because he's going to come and tell us next week. So that's going to be on the next, not next week, video after Blackpool. The one after Blackpool is going to be Lee, and he's going to tell all why suddenly his life has completely changed and he's so happy. So look out for that one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe. We are growing in subscriber numbers, and I've got to say a big shout out to Driver Denny. Hi, Driver Denny. He's in Liverpool. He started his own YouTube channel. Go and check him out. Driver Denny in the house, and see what he does. So big up to Denny. And maybe we will collaborate in the future. Maybe we'll do a video together. Get Lee on it as well, get Denny on it. You know, we'll probably sit around a table, you know, chewing the fat about the taxi trade in 2024. So go and check out Denny's channel, Driver Denny. He's brand new to YouTube. And I'll say one thing, Denny, you've got to be patient, because it takes forever to build a channel, especially in this type of job as well, because there's loads doing it. Right, so subscribe to this one and Denny as well, and give it the old as well as always, and have a great day. I'm off home for me chicken dinner, and I'll tell you that chicken dinner, yeah, I like chicken. And I will see you in Blackpool. See you later.